Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Mad Detective, a Hong Kong suspense drama from 2007 that was directed by Johnnie To. A missing police pistol is connected to a series of recent heists and murders. Its owner vanished earlier while pursuing suspects in the woods. Now his partner miraculously returned unharmed. Inspector Ho, played by Andy Yeon, is in charge of this investigation, and he seeks help from his former comrade, Bun, played by Lau Ching Wan, who had once been recognized as a gifted criminal profiler until he was judged as being crazy a few years ago. Now, this guy apparently has the ability to see into a person's inner personality, where the subconscious desires and emotions are laid bare. So similar to the Korean film Haunters, which I reviewed a few days ago, Mad Detective has a pretty fantastic premise. You know, the distinctiveness of this movie lies in how it changes perspective throughout the film. So when the camera shows people through the Mad Detective's eyes, the filmmakers use a different supporting actor to reflect the state of mind of the person that the detective is reading with his skills. So, for example, let's say the Mad Detective is getting attacked by someone, a character, right? Who's being or somebody who's just being aggressive towards him. He will see the character as like a big angry dude. You know what I mean? Even if the character doesn't actually look like that. On the other hand, if the Mad Detective is talking to a character who is intimidated by him or scared, he might see a little boy instead of the actual character. So it's pretty cool, and it makes this movie unique and very different from a typical crime film. The ending, in particular, is not what I was expecting. Now, Lau Ching Wan, I've said it many times before, he's just an awesome actor. Definitely upper-tier Hong Kong actor. He's fantastic as the Mad Detective. This is like a great role for him. He nails it. And yes, his character is crazy. I mean, he does some things in this movie that you're going to be kind of shocked that he did them. Like, this is our protagonist right now. And he does suffer from some hallucinations at times as well. So when he sees someone, it might actually be the actual person. It might be their inner personality coming to him, or it could be a hallucination. So this movie kind of keeps you on your toes. But the good thing is that Andy Yeon's character is not crazy. So he has the objective viewpoint. So when you see a character through Andy Yeon's eyes, that's what they actually are and look like in the film. So it helps you to keep understanding what's going on. You don't get lost that much in this, I don't think. It helps you keep on track. And speaking of Andy Yeon, he's good in this. He does not get any action or fight scenes, which is kind of rare for his career. He usually always gets, some fight scenes and or some type of action or thriller element infused into his films, because that's what he's really good at. But he turns in a solid performance in this. He's good. Gordon Lam is another Johnnie To regular who shows up. He's really good in like shady roles, and he's perfectly cast here as like a shady cop. Kelly Lin is in this as well. She plays the Mad Detective's wife, and she's not pleased that he's taking up a new case as an advisor. He's supposed to be done with this thing, and he's got enough mental problems to deal with. So that was a good element too, I thought. Now again, one thing to remember before watching Mad Detective, and I feel like I have to say this with every Johnnie To film, is that To does not like to explain things through artificial dialogue between the characters. So there are going to be some ambiguities here. You're going to have to kind of figure a few things out yourself. Even like, for example, the opening scene, the Mad Detective is solving a case in like a really weird way. Like he tells his partner to like lock him up in like a briefcase or a luggage case and throw him down some stairs, and he kind of infers who the killer is. So after that scene, you start asking questions. You're like, wait, is this guy like psychic too? In addition to his interpersonality ability, is he just oddly perceptive? They explain his process a little bit later on, but there's never really a definitive answer given to what exactly he can do. You know what I mean? But how he gets from point A to point B all the time. But I'm personally fine with that. It allows the filmmakers to play with the concept a bit, and it's very thought-provoking. Most of Johnnie To's films will you gotta think a little bit, to figure things out. So that's cool. That's the thing about his movies, Even if you have some questions after the film ends, it still feels very natural in how it flows. You never have a discussion where a character sits down with another character and is like, the way my mind works, or the way I see inside other people's personalities as I do this and this and this, that just won't really happen for you, really. So sometimes the worst thing for a movie is to have some random character just stop the film and explain everything for viewers. It never happens really in a Toho film, so that's good. This movie's only 90 minutes long, breezes right by. Mad Detective is a cool flick. I really recommend it. If you're into Johnnie To's flicks, this is one that's kind of a higher priority. It's definitely in his upper, tier of films, in my opinion. So check it out. It's on Amazon streaming in the United States. And as always, I'll see you next time.